yourself. Patricia, put your room number in front of your name and what you're offering. Peter Marks, you're missing your room number.
Okay.
So the reason I'm telling everybody this is during the day, if you look at the screen, you can see the room number. That's the room number that you will find all the practitioners in today. It tells you who they are and what they do. So we have number 14, Roy the Singing Psychic. We have 444, Holly Be Healing. We have Leon in number 9, Golden Hand. We have number 44, Priestess El Pellegrino. We have Patricia Garavia. We're waiting for her room number.
I'm 14.
Put your room number, Patricia.
Sheri, am I not room 14?
Joan, you're 14.
Yeah, you just said somebody else was 14.
No, I said 44.
Oh,
Patricia.
sorry.
I am in number 10. I'm trying to put it in my profile, okay?
Hi, Patricia.
Hello.
It's got to go into your name. We'll change it for you. Vicky, you can also go change her name.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So guys, let's get going. That's just little housekeeping stuff for the practitioners. Make sure you have your identification.
Touching the laptop. Can you put this on, please?
Let's mute everybody for a moment. Let me introduce. 1 second. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome to Healers Network. This is our 13th event. Let's say hello, wave. We're gonna have a great day today. We're gonna be here for 10 hours. Don't forget, you can come and go anytime you want. You can just like check out, stop your video, and just go do what you want to do. Or you can also listen to us while you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're shopping, you're driving. We're here, whether you're on your phone, your tablet, or your computer. We can find you, and you can find us anywhere around the world. Imagine that. You're going to meet people today from Scotland, from Australia, to Slovenia, Connecticut, California, New York City. Oh my goodness, where I can't even think about where all you guys are from. All the way here to South Florida, because I'm from South Florida. I'm Sheri Kaplan, I'm the Revitalizer. I've been running these events for over 6 years, and I decided to pivot and bring this online virtually in August. And I haven't stopped because we don't need to stop. Why would we ever stop doing this now that we learned how to do it and do it well? Because this is how we can come to you. You don't need to get on a plane. You don't have to spend money. You don't need to travel. You don't need to waste gas. You just pop in, pop out, and be done. Back in the day, we used to have to spend time and money and a lot of effort to come see all these fantastic, incredible people that have curated. These are some amazing people that are like me, okay? This is why I started this, because I am an intuitive, I'm a healer, I'm a psychic, and I want a platform for me to have a place for me to put myself out there to give exposure. So I created a platform for all these amazing light workers to be able to be seen and heard, get heard, and to expose themselves to people who would never know that they existed. So today you're going to be able to have a taste of everything that they're offering. They're offering 5 minutes free for you to have a little buffet. It's like going to the buffet, you take a sample, like, I want to eat it or I don't want to eat it. So like, if you want to go more and go further, then you book a further session with them. They'll have special room rates and special rates for you to work with them for the day, for 15 minutes, half hour, hour. If they can't accommodate you today and you're out of time, they will give you that rate for the next time you want an appointment. So like you can book them on the calendar at this rate that they're offering you today. We're going to be offering these availabilities of these services in room number 2. So when the room opens, you'll go into room number 2 for your booking. So you're going to see me in both places today. I'm going to be I'm going to be projectiling to different rooms today, and you're going to see Sheri multitask the best I can. I want to make sure that you guys know also how to navigate the rooms, because this is like how you can have the most incredible experience. I just don't want you to sit here in the main room, but it's going to be great because every 30 minutes you're going to have a different speaker until 10 o'clock tonight, including musicians. Okay, and not only that, but in room number 1 is we have the playroom experience. So every 30 minutes, starting at 1:30, you can start having a fun experience, meaning it's more interactive, more hands-on, It's going to be activation, engagement, more one-on-one with the speaker. Where here in the main room, you're more like observing, listening to their teachings, their lessons, their offerings, and you're not going to really have a lot of engagement unless they're probably a reader or a healer, and they want to really include some demonstrations in their sessions during their presentation. Okay, so basically, I want to make sure you guys know how to use this. Are you familiar with Zoom? By now, you all should be. You know, we all got the Zoom t-shirt by now, right? Correct? So what we want to do is open up the rooms, Vicky, and I'm going to show them how to navigate the rooms for 5 minutes. And then we're going to get into introductions about this with all the speakers. I'm going to put my glasses on. Okay. So now that the rooms are open, if you guys take your mouse, if you have a mouse, take your mouse and left click on the 3 dots on the bottom of your screen that says more. And then you hit the word breakout rooms. And you're going to have a screen that pops up. If you don't have a mouse, use your little finger and touch your pad. So either more or 3 dots. Breakout rooms. Okay, how come I'm not seeing the breakout room? Okay, do we want to open the rooms yet or not? Okay, I'm going to just explain it for a moment. Right now, as you see the screen, you're going to see your names on the top. These are all the people that are in the room. As you scroll down, you're going to start seeing numbers. 1 is a playroom, 2 is Healers Network, appointments, 3 is me, 4 is Vicky. You start going into the readers, 7, Michelle, 8, Donna, 9, Leon, 10, Patricia, 11, Robert, Jen, and 12, Joanfrances, Eileen, Roy. You see all the names and numbers, and then you go to the right, you see the blue word that says join. You click on that and that will bring you right to their room. Okay, that's how you go to their room. So you can go to anybody's room by hitting join. However, you don't go to their room unless you've been invited. So you don't want to go into someone's room if they're in a session. You know, if they're already with somebody, you're going to see their name with somebody else's name. You don't want to go interrupt them. That's like breaking into someone's, you know, appointment saying, hey, I'm here. And they're like, what are you doing here? You know, you need to go back to room number 2, make your appointment, check in and come back at the appropriate time. Don't go into their room, honor their time, that which we will do for you. The only time that you're going to have the availability to jump around from room to room is at 4 o'clock. That's when we do speed readings. I'm going to open up all the rooms and people are going to be placed into the rooms. And then you can listen and jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around for 25 minutes. So this is like what you call speed dating. Like you can take, you know, like try before you buy, kiss before you get married. So this is where you might want to jump in for 5 minutes with Joanfrances, jump in 5 minutes for Elle, jump in with Joan, jump in with Julian, jump in with Roy, jump in with Peter, jump in with Michelle, jump in with Patricia, jump in with Robert. Okay, so this is your time to like, hey, I wanted to hear what he had to say, and this is your opportunity to jump in. So it's quite fun. People really like it. You can stay as long or as little as you want, and you can move around on your own. So by then, you're going to be familiar on how to run around the room. If you have any problems, please use the chat. We are monitoring the chat. We have Vicky, the Zoom engineer, who's watching everything. He can move you if you have problems. If you want to move to a room and you can't do it, just put in the chat, move me to room number 2, move me to room number 1. I want to make an appointment. I want to see so-and-so when they're not there. So we want to know that if you have an appointment and that person is not there, I can communicate with everybody. We do use WhatsApp to communicate, and we're all in touch with each other. As we were warned by Peter Marks, our astrologist today, that Saturn is going retrograde today. And he mentions there's going to be a little bit of chaos, possibly in communication, is what I heard as I was getting ready today. So let's all be patient. Things can happen, just warning you. And we just have to go with the flow, okay? It's going to be a go with the flow day. It's going to be 1:11 in 1 minute. And let's like take a pause and say, okay, it's going to be a great, awesome day. We're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to be activated. You're going to be inspired. You're going to be elevated. You're going to be educated. And you're going to like want more. It's kind of addicting. And this is why we are so successful and people come back. And if you want to be part of this event, we're always looking for new practitioners. Okay, So it's 1:11. Let's take a little pause for a second on 5:22 at 1:11. That's a good time. Let's ground ourselves for a second. Okay, take a breath in and out, let it go out. I felt that energy coming through my body. I don't know if you did, but I did. Woof. I am ready to go. So I would like to start introducing everybody as we're at 1:11, going into 1:12. Gives us enough time to have a minute with everybody here. Please keep track of your time. And at 1:30, we have Joanfrances coming on. She will be our first speaker. And then Tina Woolsey will be in the playroom. And then I'm gonna pop over to start making appointments in room number 2 and get the party going. So please be patient. We're not going to do any appointments until 1:30, and I'll move myself over there and train Leon on how to do this, and have a wonderful day, everybody. So let's start. Let's Joanfrances, Elle, and Leon. Let's get started. 1 minute, please.
Hi, my name's Joanfrances. I am known as the Scottish Seer, and you have my card view on at the moment. I have 2 viewing windows. This is the one that you'll see my face, and the other is my cards. I am the Scottish Seer, and I am here today to service you with my gifts of past life surrogacy, psychic readings, predictions, love readings, past life readings, DNA activations. I'll also be in the fun room, and I will be doing DNA activations for free in the fun room at 5:30. So if you want to get your awesomeness back and get it on par, then that's the room to be in at 5:30. I will be here at 1:30 very shortly, telling you all about the power of reincarnation and whose life or whose karma are you actually living. Okay, thank you. Namaste.
You.
Hi, I'm at Priestess L. Pellegrino. I do elevational work, which I help raise your vibration.
Wait 1 second, Elle. Wait till you're on the screen, sweetie.
Gotcha.
And talk a little bit louder.
Okay, you got it. Okay, so hi, I'm Priestess L, and I do energetic quantum healing. So I help raise your vibration, help you get out of your funk, help you connect to what you need to start enjoying your life, because that's what life is all about. So I am here to support you on your journey. I'm a life coach, healer, and we are going to have an amazing day today. I am in room 44, and what was that?
44. Wait, 44. Yeah, you're in 44. Right.
Yeah, 2 4s. Holly's 3
Oh.
4s.
Oh, that's huge. No wonder why.
And so at 8 o'clock, you'll get to enjoy me in the playroom, where you'll be able to experience activations, healings, elevations, and I will also be in the main room. So excited to connect with everybody, and much love. Priestess out.
And she's going to also kind of help me co-pilot today. She's going to help step up to the plate, right, Elle?
I'm excited to be there.
Okay, girlie, let's do it.
Yes.
Then we take it to Clubhouse.
Watch out.
Watch out. Everybody, make sure you join Clubhouse. I've been so addicted to that. My God. They finally released it to Android. If you didn't know it, the moment has come. The moment has arrived. So get on it. And because we're going to go to another level with Android. I mean, with Clubhouse, everybody. Cool beans. Okay.
Fantastic. Another wonderful way of global expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who are we bringing out next? Jen, who are we bringing out next? I can't see who's on the, let me see. Let's bring out Holly, Peter. I forgot who I said in the line before. Holly, Peter, and Robert. Are you ready?
Yes.
Peter, go ahead.
Yes, my name is Peter Marks. I'm a certified astrologer. I also work with numerology. I'm a psychic. I'm a medium. And I also work with spirit guides. I will be appearing, I believe, in the Healer of the Main Room at 2:30 to give a lecture about, are you living up to your astrological potential in your chart? At 7 o'clock, I will be in the playroom taking your questions. And primarily what I am here to do is to answer whatever questions you may have and provide healing through your guides and your astrology chart. And I'm excited about the expo.
Good to be here, Peter. You look awesome today. Nice.
Thank you. So do you.
Is it cold there?
Yes, I'm freezing.
Really?
Yes.
How cold can it be in May?
How cold? Well, my body's always cold. If you live in a brick house, it gets cold during the summer and hot during the winter. So, yeah. So, and it's feeding off of my energy.
I just want to play with your collar.
Yeah, I'm getting afraid.
Right collar, Peter.
Yeah, white collar, yes.
No, adjust the right collar. It's going to drive Al crazy. No, look.
He's exposing himself. Okay.
Okay, let's not be perfectionists.
Let's not get kinky.
You got it. You got it. You nailed
Okay,
it.
not get kinky. Who's up next? We have Holly or Robert up next. Who's up?
I think it was me.
Go ahead, girl.
Hi, everyone. I'm Holly from Holly Be Healing. I do all kinds of things. Today I'm doing oracle card readings with my lovely cards. I love them. And I am going to be showing you guys how to use moon water, which is something that my boyfriend and I make. It's infused with all different oils and all different wonderful smelling stuff that can help energize you, that can help you just feel better. I'm going to show you how to use it to open up the third eye a little bit and open up your intuition. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you,
I
Holly.
believe Roy's coming on next. Or was it Robert?
Whoever's available next. Go ahead. I'm going to start posting things in the feed. Bring everybody out one at a time. Go ahead. Next.
Is Robert there? There he is.
Robert.
It's Robert. Okay,
Hey.
it's Robert. Hello, everyone. We're back again. Happy summertime, and I'm glad to be back. I think for the fourth or fifth time here with Sheri, and many of you know me, so come see me. I'm going to be doing free palm readings. I'm going to be giving a talk about using your spiritual gifts and how to manifest them. And of course, I'm always going to be in my room doing readings for you, talking about your soul, teaching you about your purpose, and having a good time with you. And you'll be able to ask, and I'll answer as many questions as you like. So as usual, I look forward to connecting with you and having lots of fun. Glad to be here.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, Robert. Good to have you here still. Roy, you're up next. And then Elle, I want you to pick them while I start posting things on the feed, okay? Whoever's up next.
Hi everyone, I'm Roy, the singing psychic from Tasmania. Now I'm a clairvoyant clairaudient. I'm also a channel. My clairaudience takes the form of an astral radio, playing songs from the early 60s to the early 90s. Now I'll be doing a lecture or a demonstration here in the live room. I believe it's at 5:30, and I'll be in the playroom doing another demonstration or doing up more little mini readings at 8:30. So come visit me in room 18 if you want a reading or so. Thanks. I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you, Roy.
Do you want to go
It's a
with Leon next?
fun experience with Roy, the singing psychic. If he gives you a reading, make sure you have a pen and pad ready because he's going to tell you some songs and you have to look up the songs in order to understand what the message is coming from the messages from the songs, everybody. It's like the playlist psychic. Mm-hmm. Go ahead next.
Hi, Sheri. I could step up if you like. Michelle Howe Clark.
Michelle, go ahead, sweetie.
Excellent. So my name is Michelle Howe Clark, and I am your Thrive Guide into the flow of your divine design shine. Let's go. So disfiguring, aggressive, life cancer, head and neck cancer, broke my perception and gave me the magic, alchemy, and manifestation answer. When you jump into a reading with me, it's the beginning of the pro path of life success. SUCCESS, that's the way we spell success, success. That's what I want for you, your own uniqueness, because that's what it's all about. So join me, but don't do it. Don't join me in room 7 until you're ready to make your life a masterpiece. I look forward to serving you at 3 in the main room where we're going to talk about moon magic momentum, and 6 o'clock where we're going to start to look at your moon oracle for the month. Looking forward to it. And you guys are here with some amazing healers, readers. These people are the best. Sheri brings the best of the best together. So get excited and join us in this evolution of consciousness.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for being here. Let's bring out Julian Leon next.
All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Can we do this? Nope.
Yeah, Julian, we can hear you.
We're trying to unmute.
No, you're unmuted. We hear you.
Oh, you guys hear me? All right.
All right.
Saturday. Saturday, 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 Saturday. And on top of that, it's a 5 plus Master 22 plus 2021 Universal Year, which is a 325 Heralds of Light. Come on, people. It's Independence Day. It's 7/4/1776. Look at this. Even the gods are calling me. What is going on here? My God. We're all here. Yes. The gods are here. The angels are here. My name is Julian Michael, and I'm your numbers man. I'm the numerologist, and I'm going to inform you in a very, very magical, easy way about your numerology, because you're an oracle. And in these times of great metamorphosis, we're going to connect you with you so you can rejuvenate, regenerate, and soar the earth, the skies, the heaven. I'll be speaking at 3:30 about the new human being, as well as Nikola Tesla, my experiences with Nikola Tesla, what's going on with you in 2021 and beyond. So it's Saturday, 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 Saturday. Blessings.
Thank you, Julian. You always bring a lot of joy and energy to the room. Leon, you're up next, sweetie.
Hi, everyone. My name is Leon Levstick, and I'm golden hands. So these hands here heal a lot. So they have golden touch. I do, besides healing, Akasha reading, sound healing, sound baths, Reiki, you name it, I do it. It's not something I learned specifically in this life, but I just remember from many previous lives. Anyway, if you want to meet your future self, I will be in main room talking about anxiety and retreats to most sacred places on earth, in main room at 8:30, and at 4:30 I will have sound bath with Tibetan singing bowls in playroom number
Playroom, right?
2.
You got it,
Sorry,
right.
1.
Exactly.
That's it. Hope to
Mhm.
see you soon. And you can book me for now room number 9, I believe.
Okay. Thank you. Everybody, he's visiting us from Slovenia. He's 5 hours ahead. So by the time we're done, it's going to be 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh
But
my
he's
God.
he also
Thanks.
organizes tours to the pyramids in Bosnia, which is really cool. I never knew that there was pyramids in Bosnia. Coming up next, we have Patricia and Jen and Laura. Patricia, Jen, and Laura. Go ahead, Patricia.
Thank you, Sheri. Hello, everybody. Yes, my name is Patricia Gaviria, known as the Soul's Natural Tuner. I am mainly practitioner and coach of natural tuning, and I am here to help you to realize in what level of attunement your physical, your mental, and your spiritual energies are. Meaning, if they are vibrating in the right frequency that connects you with the higher level of wellness in the universe. Or by the contrary, they are vibrating out of tune in some levels that take you away that wellness. We're going to see the configuration of your energy and find the right natural tool, that those tools innate to you, those that you were born with, that are the most powerful ones. And we will bring each current back to attunement and alignment, helping you to organize every aspect of your life.
Thank you.
I'm going to be talking more about natural tuning at 7:30 and doing an activity that helps you read your own energy at 2:30. Also,
Thank you.
today,
No, that's it. We have to move on. We have 2 more minutes to bring in 2 more speakers. We have 1
Okay.
minute. 1
I
minute.
hope to see you. Thank you.
Thank you. And what do you want to say about the Amazon thing? Is that what you wanted to say?
Yes, I just want to say that today I'm giving away 2 of my Amazon ebooks. So for any information, just contact me. 2 ebooks free for everybody. Okay.
So that's an added bonus for everybody. We will put that in the feed. Thank you, Patricia, for making that offer. Appreciate that.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, and next we have Laura, and we still have Jen.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah. I don't
Jen,
know.
yes. We need Laura and Jen to introduce themselves.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to be doing it today. I wasn't planning on it because I haven't been feeling well. But I'm here. I'm here as a guest.
Hi, Mama.
Yeah. Hi.
All right.
Okay, Jen, go ahead.
Okay. Welcome, Earth and Star friends. My name is Reverend Jen Post. I am a Reiki master teacher, a soul plan reader, an Akashic records reader. I channel the archangels, the ascended masters, and the starlight beings. And I help activate you to your galactic origins. So today we're going to be doing some really cool, fun stuff. I'm going to be in the playroom at 2 o'clock, and I'm going to talk about light language. I speak the light language to help activate your light body. What are star seed origins? We all come from the stars and we all connect to the stars. So I help activate you with that. So we're going to talk about star seed origins, galactic origins, light body process. I'm going to talk a little bit about the soul plan readings that I offer to help you understand all of your challenges that you are here to transcend and how you can step into your abilities. I do past life regressions as well. And when I go into channel, I can assist you with all of these different assets to really help you awaken to who you are and what you came here to do, healing the body, healing the mind, healing the spirit, and connect to your earth and star family. So come visit me at 2 o'clock. I'm going to be doing readings all day. I do quantum healings as well. You can come and visit me. I'm in room 12, and I will be at 5 o'clock doing a galactic channeling with a light body, light language activations. And I'm going to channel the star beings and the star races to bring them into our energy field so you can connect and awaken to them. So come visit me and we'll have some galactic cosmic fun. All right, peace.
Thank you, Jen. And you're gonna have a blast. People kind of leave her activations just floating, just like Joanfrances.
Yeah.
And last but not least is Tina Woolsey.
Hi, Tina.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm really thrilled to be here. Thank you so much, Sheri, and everyone. These are incredible healers with us today. I'm here this Saturday to share Ayurveda with you. Ayurveda is an ancient Indian healing wisdom that's very old. It dates back 5,000 years. And it's a fantastic opportunity to understand your elemental uniqueness. Once we understand the elements that we're made of, we can make choices that help us to live in the life flow. When we're in the life flow, connected to nature, connected to each other, connected to higher wisdom, then we receive abundance. So I will be analyzing your tongue and also reading your pulse shortly in the playroom. And I'll also be talking about how you can manifest abundance in your own life at 6 p.m. in the main room.
Beautiful. Thank you, Tina. Thank you for being back. Okay, I think we got everybody covered.
Yeah, Roy?
Roy, did Roy come out? Yeah, we heard Roy. Yeah, I remember talking about Roy. Yeah. Everybody is covered at this point. And at this point, what we're going to do is going to bring out Joanfrances, our first speaker. And Elle, I'll let you introduce her. And then also Tina's going to be in the playroom. I'm going to also post that in the feed. Everybody, you can go to the website, Healers Network Fair, and you can see everything in one swoop. You can see the timeline, you can see the schedule, you can see the playrooms. We're going to post it throughout the day, but if you don't, if you want to, make it work and schedule your whole day appropriately, then just check it out. Okay.
Joanfrances, the Scottish seer. Reincarnation, who's your karmic debt? Are you living?
So right now we have room number 2 open. We're going to open up the rooms. Vicky's going to open up the rooms. Tina's going to be going into room number 1, the playroom. Tina, you're in room number 17. Tina, you're in 17. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start with Joan.
Well, and I'll let everybody know what's happening. So Tina's going to be in room number 1, doing Ayurvedic tongue checking. And Joan is going to be in the main room. And then I'm going to go into room number 2 to start doing appointments.
Fabulous.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Joanfrances. Here we are. Well, this is Joanfrances. She is amazing. She, you know what, Joan, I'm going to let you share the magic of who you are, baby doll, the Scottish seer.
Okay.
Okay.
So
No.
hello.
No.
I'm trying to.
No. Let's introduce Joan.
Okay.
Come on now.
I wanted to have it exactly the way she wanted it.
Well, Joan's come all the way from across the pond to be with us. She has 31 years experience. She's a psychic medium, a mind and navigational speaker, past life surrogate expert. She's been featured in national newspapers, magazine, interviewed on radios. She does dream analysis. She does psychic property surveyor. She's an intuitive life coach. She does color personality, life palette consultation, target viewer, fire walking, clinical hypnotherapist, paranormal investigator. Oh my God. Like there's nothing that this woman doesn't do. And she's amazing at what she does. She's known as the, she's also completing her book called Past Life Surrogacy, Cutting the Edge of Karma. So congratulations on that. And she works by appointment. And I had an amazing session with this lady, very life-changing. So I'm excited to introduce you to her and enjoy the opportunity of what she's offering today. So please take it away, Joan.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheri and Elle, for that lovely introduction. So I'm Joanfrances Boyle. I like to be known as Joanfrances, the Scottish Seer. And today I want to talk to you about past lives and the power really of past lives through regression. And my talk title really is that the reincarnation, whose karmic debt are you living? So are you living your own karmic debt? Or are you living somebody else's karmic debt? And the reason that I'm saying that is because for my whole entire life, I've worked with past life energies. As a young child, under the age of 10, I basically used to see the faces of people change. And as they changed, they would be their past life. And even at that early age, I understood this, but it never frightened me. And then as my years went on and into really my 17s, 18s, into my 20s, then all of a sudden the past life phase, all of a sudden I was starting to see it was like this movie that was playing in front of me. And I could see the difference in the person's energy, but I could also see what was causing them to have problems in this life. Not their past life, but in this life. So at that moment, I realized then that the importance really of the incarnation of the person from the previous existence into this lifetime. So why do I talk about the karmic debt? You know, we bring 3 different types of karma as far as I'm concerned from our past into our present. And one of them is the positive karma that we all talk about. The lovely, yummy, yummy karma that everybody wants and everybody needs in this life. And that's all the positives, all the things that you were really good at, all the things that you, in a sense, that you've done well from and you brought into this particular lifetime. Sorry, we've got some feedback or some aeroplanes or something flying somewhere. Can everybody mute themselves up? Thanks. Okay, so maybe that's from a past life. Maybe somebody's got that connection. Okay, so basically, with the power of the positive energy, you get all the positive in this life. But if you have had some negative going on in your previous incarnation, then what does happen is that it's not the fact, I don't believe that you come back here to, sorry, we've got it again. Vicky, can you sort that out? Thanks. So it's not that I don't believe that you come back here to, in a sense, be in pain or suffering because of a negative of the past. You're living the negative, you know, in this life, because whatever has to be sorted out, you have already agreed in the incarnation chamber that you will come into this life and you will, at certain points, this is the fate line that we talk about, and at certain points of your life, you will have an opportunity to recompense from what you have actually had of a negative of the past. Now, that timeline that we talk about here is massive. And I know I only have half an hour to talk to you about all of this, so I'm going to cram in as much as I can. So the past life timeline, in a sense, is an extension of all timeline. You are an existing soul that moves in and out of incarnation, but your timeline stays the same all the way through. Now, you do have what we term as a slice of timeline, which is this life, and you're being dedicated a certain amount of karmic key to, in a sense, to do everything that you have to do in this particular lifetime that we call life here on Earth. Now, the debt that we talk about here is that whose debt is it? Because in the past, if you have done something that was of a negative that caused harm to somebody else or harm to anything, the earth, any process at all, then you will do recompense in this life. But as I say, it's not the fact that you have to suffer. You yourself will actually be attracting the negative to you. You are a transmitter as well as a receiver. And that debt that sits in your timeline is constantly sending out a signal saying, this is the recompense that I need to fix. In other words, it's part of your life purpose to fix it. Okay? How do we fix it? Basically by recognizing that it is part and parcel of who you are. Can't hide from it. It is you. It's a bit like if you want to look in the mirror and see yourself, but then you think, I don't really like that. I don't want to deal with that. So you pick up a mask and you put it on top of your real face. The mask eventually has to come off because you have to see it. I call it bearing witness, okay? But what I've also found in my, I'm 62 now, but my years of working with energy and past life, especially from a very early age. And what I've discovered over many years, over 35, 40 years, is that, especially when I started to do past life surrogacy, is where I connect my energies. I have been given this gift from my higher self, God, who you want to see your higher consciousness is. And about 27, 28 years ago, I was informed that I was to take up my rightful position now as part of my life purpose. And that part of that life purpose was that I would now be the surrogate for other people. So by taking 3 breaths, because that was my instructions, I basically go directly to a past life that it's causing the person, specific life that is causing the person trauma in this life. And trauma, capital T, on all levels of existence, emotional, mental, sexual, and basically circumstantial. Their confidence, right down to absolutely everything. It's been an amazing journey. But by doing that and by being in that particular position, I have been able to glean the true events of people's lives. I live it. If they were kissed in the lips, I would feel the kiss in the lips. If they were punched in the face, I feel the trauma of the punch of the face. I relive the entire thing. Now, I don't relive every single moment of their life. I am taken to the specific key moments that have caused them past life trauma, okay? I call it past life syndrome. They are living the syndrome of their past life. Now, this karmic debt that I'm talking about, and I want you to pay particular attention to this moment, because I'm going to ask you to review your own life as I continue to talk. And what I really want you to look at is that where is the specific karmic issues? Now, you might not see them as karmic. You might just see them as issues. You have issues with your family. You have issues with your husband, wife, brother, sister, friends. Those issues, you feel that you're the victim in, or you always get the blame, even although you do not instigate it. Now, hear what I say. You do not instigate it. You may have ailments which are unexplainable to the medical profession. Those ailments cause you trauma, pain, suffering, disability, and somehow, but the medical profession cannot put a label on it. They cannot tell you. This is the power that I'm talking about, is past life karmic debt. The other things are your circumstances in life. Maybe you have an amazing gift. It could be creative, it could be mathematical, educational, or it could be psychic experiences, all of these things, whatever your gifts are. But maybe you don't have the confidence to take them forward. Maybe you don't feel that you're good enough, or maybe people will not accept you for who you truly are. So you hide yourself behind the mask. All of these things and more. There is great information on my website at www.joanfrances.com. If you go there, you're going to be able to read absolute loads. Just go into past life surrogacy and you'll find lots of information there. Now, this debt. So I want you to ask yourself this question. Do you get into the same strife over and over and over again without you even attempting to put yourself in that position? Or you find that you always finish up in the wrong side of things, even although you didn't ask yourself to be there, you didn't put yourself there. Or maybe you feel you're not good enough. Maybe you feel that people won't like you. You have this wonderful talent, but you can't go out there with it because people won't accept you. Maybe you feel alone, but yet you're surrounded by hundreds of people every day. All of these are what I term as past life debt. When you have a condition, which I call past life syndrome, is that you cannot find a solution in this life. You are carrying a debt from your previous existence. And there is a very simple way to actually relieve yourself from that. And that is this, that you can actually relieve yourself, I should say, of this karmic debt through the power of dream. It's a natural response. And you may have already started to dream about the life that you have to release. My granddaughter, believe it or not, of only 6 years old, came on Zoom to me just last week, and my daughter says to me, "Gran, pay particular attention to what Lauren has to say today." And I thought, I always pay attention to what my grandchildren say. And she went, "But today is really important." I says, "Okay, tell me." And she proceeded to tell me that she was in what she thought was somewhere else. She lay down in bed, she was going to go to sleep, and her brother had just said goodnight and went into his own room. She looked up at the door to make sure that Callum, which is her brother, had put out the light. But instead of being able to get up and with her head and look, she said that she couldn't move. She says, "I was awake, Gran, but I couldn't move." And I said, "Really?" Of course, I always talk softly to her because she's only 6. And I said, "Really? And what do you think was happening?" And she said, "I don't know, but all of a sudden I was terrified because there was this man," and she described him, believe it or not, Scottish. She says he was wearing a Scottish skirt like Papa, which is a kilt. She doesn't know the name of it. And she said, but he had a hat on and he had feathers at the back of this hat, which was the same material as his skirt. She says, but he had a gun and it was an old gun. And she says, and he shot me and I died. And I says, "Wow, did you really have that experience?" And she said, "Yes." She says, "But then all of a sudden I woke up." She says, "Or I didn't wake up because I wasn't sleeping." And I said, "Did you wake up?" And she says, "I wasn't sleeping. I just couldn't move." So for me, she had what I term as a psychic paralysis, of where she was having this release of this past life. And it's quite interesting because obviously she knows about Scotland because of our family here. And she understands that we use tartan, but she doesn't understand all the names of them and everything else because we don't bombard her with all that. But that's the moment of release. So even in a moment on your own, you could release a past life debt. So for some reason, not for some reason, I'll say, I was going to continue, but I haven't finished the story. So I asked her, I says, "What do you think happened there?" And she says, "Oh, I was terrified." She says, "Because I think I did something, but I don't know what I did, but I got shot for it." And it was at that moment I thought, my goodness, she has just released her own past life karmic debt. I know she's very intuitive. It kind of runs in the family, but we don't enforce it. We allow it to just develop naturally itself. But here is that's one way. You can release in meditation. You can release by hypnosis through past life. But if you don't know the specific life, then you need the therapist to help you, to guide you into the specific life. And normally that's a bit more trickier, trying to get specific lives. But I know for me, the past life surrogacy allows me to give you that opportunity to go directly to the life. Now, how does this debt infect you? And hear the word I use, infect you in this life. It alters your perception of life. That is the one and biggest thing of all, because when you are in this life and you're carrying a negative debt from a previous life, then you're actually having to work through that, and you will work through it because that's part of your life purpose. But what if in that past life, at that moment of life, that you are the moment of death in that life, and I've seen this thousands of times over, that you take on board the debt of that life because you take the blame for something that happened. Now, I've done many of these past lives as the surrogate, as well as through reincarnation, or through hypnosis, I should say, or reincarnation. But one of the things I have actually found is that when someone takes the blame, they basically live that trauma over and over and over in this life. So you may be sitting there right now thinking, gosh, I always get into the same strife, or that always happens to me. Why is that? I never asked for it. Again, I'm going to repeat myself. That is the power of the karmic energy coming into this. Now, as I said, I always believe in three karmic debts. And one is your positive energy that's going to give you everything that you need. One is a negative that you have to allow yourself to release in this life, not through persecution, but the power of forgiveness of self, of what you did in the past. But also about the third one for me, which I've used as a description in my book, and I call it misplaced karma. Why do I call it misplaced karma? Is because the karmic debt is being misplaced. You have taken it on board as yours, and it's not yours. It's not your debt at all. So really, you're living a falseness in this life. And that's where you put the mask on, because you don't really know how to get rid of it. And the best thing to do is to review your life and look at all the points in your life of where you feel, yeah, that wasn't my fault, but yet I'm paying the penalty for it, and I'm still paying it. But here's the thing, the mimicking, and it's the power of the mimicking from your energy is so powerful. It can actually alter the course of time and people and circumstances. That's how powerful you are, because the power of the past life and exactly what went on in that past life. So just take, for instance, my granddaughter there, because I've told you her story. But take, for instance, how that was going to affect her in this life. Now, I've always worked with my children, my grandchildren's energy, that, you know, that they don't have to carry debt, and allow us to understand the debt very, very quickly, so that we can release the debt very, very quickly. I have another grandson, and his debt was actually released from a past life only at the age of 4 weeks. So there you go. It was incredible, but there you are. That's another story for us. But when the power of my granddaughter has actually brought this to us, you can see even from an early age, you can actually release the misplaced karmic debt. Now, I'm going to tell you another quick story, because I know I've only got 5 minutes left, is that you know, I've told this story many, many times, and I suppose I tell it because it's had such an impact on my life. And it was a very...
This is Elle, and I just wanted to say that at this point in time, for the next 5 minutes, what we're going to be doing is showing what your gift is. That we're going to, the free gift that we're doing, putting in the feed, and then have everybody do the answering questions back at your room in a little while. So, Joanfrances?
Yes,
Hi, this is the time that we have to do your giveaway.
Right. I thought we had half an hour.
No,
Right.
it's 5 minutes, baby doll. And then they're all going to follow you over to your room and get to know you intimately and ask questions. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you don't mind, if you want to create that number, and then we're going to
right.
Yes.
Hold on. I haven't. Yes, I have a piece of paper.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Right. Right. I will finish my story in my room. Sorry.
I love you. You're wonderful. She is magnificent. You definitely want to follow her back to.
I need to. I'll move it over here out of camera shot.
Also, the door prize is a DNA activation.
Yes.
Valued at $111, folks. $111.
Yes.
So make sure you put your numbers in the feed so you can win.
Under this piece of paper, I have a second camera on here, and if you're looking at my table here, it's under this number. So if you're psychic, you should be able to get into this piece of paper and know what number it is. And if you do, you're going to win that DNA activation, which is a personal session for yourself. It will take about 30 minutes of personal time for yourself to have that wonderful gift. If you don't win it today to have a private session, then do come into the playroom at 5:30, where I will be doing activation as a group. So you won't get personal information. The session of a DNA activation is very personal, but the group session, it means that you get the activation. You just don't get all the personal time today. Okay. So if you can put your numbers in.
This is your way to win. So please put all your numbers. We have a couple of numbers, but we need a few more.
Yep. Definitely get the numbers in there. In fact, I would do 2 or 3 numbers. Just keep putting numbers in. If I was there, I'd be like 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Get all the numbers in. You know, the DNA activation actually allows you to reconnect with your 10 energetic strands, taking you back to being 12 strands of absolute brilliance. So it's your brilliance energy. Okay.
I mean, a few people, everybody pick a number between 1 and 100.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Did you not know that? Sorry,
I mean, I think 911, 333. You're not getting it. 811.
Oh, no. You're 111, can't get it. No, you're over. 811? No. Pick another number. Pick another number.
Everybody,
333. Take another number. Okay. 1 to 100. 1 to 100.
You look awesome, by the way.
Hey, Mark. I was just going to say, how are you? I haven't seen you for ages. I'm coming to your event as well.
In 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually done the booking form, so sorry.
But how about October? Because it's going to be live in New York in October.
Is it?
October 22nd, 3rd, and 4th, yeah.
Oh, I have to work out where I'm going to stay.
Okay,
everybody.
Everybody.
One more.
The number is.
Mark Becker. He has a wonderful New Life Expo, which is happening in 2 weeks. Right now,
the number is, ladies and gentlemen.
And Joan, if you want to show us what your number is.
Okay, you ready? Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, can you see it there?
No.
I'll get it close to the camera.
37.
37.
Close to 37.
37.
Well, we have 2 33s.
33. Danielle. Oh, wait, Danielle and Lynn.
Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Okay, I've done another number, 1 to 10, just for those 2 people.
Okay.
1 to 10.
Okay, Lynn and Danielle, pick another number. 1 to 10.
Quick.
So Lynn,
those 2. Okay, those 2.
Let's check it out.
Danielle. Oh, Danielle's put 22
Danielle's
in.
22 and Lynn
So,
is 3.
1 to 10. 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Danielle, 1 to 10. Pick a number. Lynn, what did you pick?
All right, so Lynn has 3 and Danielle has 6. What's the number left?
Lynn's got it. It's number 4.
Okay,
Number
beautiful,
4.
beautiful.
Oh,
All
wait a
right.
minute. Did put it up the right way. Number 4. It's my hand.
With Joan,
Trying to be-
please follow her to room 14. We are about to have Jen. And we're going to tell you
Okay.
a wonderful.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Elle, and thank you, Sheri. Everybody is just absolutely awesome on this platform, and I look forward to seeing you in my room 14 today. 14. Wow, wow. Okay, bye for now.
All our love. All our love.
Okay.
Who was the winner, everybody?
It was
Lynn
Danielle.
Singer.
Danielle. Oh, no, it was Lynn Singer. Lynn Singer.
Lynn won. Okay. Let me make note. So we had Lynn, and we got your email.
You want my email?
Yeah, we need some kind of way to communicate. You can
LS.
put it in the chat.
Put it in the
I've
chat.
got Lynn's.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it? You got it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it.
Awesome. Beautiful. And then coming up next, we have Jen and we have Robert in the playroom, and we have the psychics and healers ready in room number 1. Number 2, we're all waiting for you. So welcome, Mark. Welcome, Mark. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
What's that?
How do I get to room 14? I've missed all of the information. I'm sorry.
We can move you.
Thank you.
If you can also go to the bottom of your screen. You have 3 dots. It says more, and click on it with your mouse, and it'll bring you into a screen. And then you click on number 14. If she said come there right now, everybody can go to follow June and Joanfrances and number 14. Oh, she's already there. Perfect. Cool. Okay, Mark, thank you for being here. You got this? Yeah, we're juggling today.
All right, so we're about to have Jen, Reverend Jen Post, who's a renowned channel with the abilities that include a Reiki master, a teacher healer, a star seed galactic teacher, and spiritual counselor, and angelic healer, obstacle, oracle of the Akashic records. She does tarot and your soul plan blueprint. She's a channel for angelic extended masters, spiritual guides, as well as she does light language and the highlight of
Alakali.
Alakali. Thank you, baby doll. Here you are, and we're excited to experience.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. So great seeing you guys. I'm so excited to be here amongst just incredible people and healers and channelers. And today I'm going to do a talk on I like to smorgasbord things because I like to talk about so many different topics and tie it all together. It's like start at the trunk of a tree and I root them all out, but eventually I bring it all back in and it makes, it all aligns. So I'm a Reiki master teacher and a channeler of the Akashic, the galactic light beings and star races. I'm going to talk a lot today on galactic origins, what are star seeds. I'm going to tie it in with a little bit of the Akashic records and the soul plan reading, if I can do that all in the 25 minutes here. And I am a channeler of what I call the love light language, which is a multidimensional language when I go into channel to connect with the star races. But I'm going to talk a little bit about our galactic origins.
Jen, for the people that don't know, for the people that don't know what Akashic records are, what is Akashic records?
So the Akashic records is a collective record of all of the souls, to keep it, quite simple, of all of your incarnations that you have had. And this includes quote unquote past lives, current life, and also even parallel lives. So when I go in and I do these Akashic readings, I channel for 3 days or 3 separate times, and I go deeper and deeper into all of your soul's history. And I will bring forth the guides that are working with you at this very moment. And it can be from a range of ascended masters, archangels, and galactic beings. So we do have connections to all of these realms. And when I go into the channel of your records that houses all of your soul's information across time and space, I extract the information that comes forth from your Akashic guardians that is relevant for what you need to understand at that time. So if I go into your records and let's just say Master Kuthumi comes in and he works with Christ with the world teachings and helps activate you to be a teacher of love, a light worker. And then when I go into channel the next day, you might have archangels come in or star races will come in who are working with you. So it's such a broad, wide range of information to the past lives that are influencing you. They will tell me in the Akashic readings what specific karma you are clearing in this lifetime. So they will show me a past life energy and some karma around that and what you are specifically here to balance in this lifetime. So they're incredibly vast. They will talk to me about the level of light body that you are in. And as we awaken, I'm a soul awakener and a galactic teacher, and I help people through the light body process. And the light body is our energy field. And as we are ascending, we are connecting to our higher blueprint. So we're shifting our frequencies in our bodies from the third density of, human into our higher divine avatar Christ, self. And this process is pretty intense. There'll be various stages that you go through in the light body process that they will tell me through when I do your Akashic readings, what level you are in and specifically what that does physically to your body. Even mentally, there's a level of the light body that is called the dark night of the soul. And when people become awakened at this very level of this light body, they start to review why they are here. They have a lot of things coming up in their body to be cleared, in their mind. Their relationships are all being reviewed. Your friends will be leaving. You will be having, relationship issues. You might decide that you're no longer, in the same mindset as where you were a year ago. So this is the light body process. And as you reach higher up into a higher vibration, all wonderful things, you start to connect to all of the beings like I have. I started off just like you guys and had my awakening process and moved vibrationally up to the levels in my light body where I started connecting to loved ones that crossed over. That's basically how it started. And then the archangels started coming in, then the ascended masters, and then the galactics, because as I raised my vibrational body and I was rising up in my light body, becoming a crystalline, light body, a diamond light body, I started connecting to all of these different realms. So a lot of the things that I teach is it's the journey back to oneness, really, how we were born into a human body and how we were separate from source. And part of our awakening process is journeying back to oneness. And that's what I help you understand, the entire process, giving you the tools and teachings to help you through each stage. And one of the things I love and I'm so passionate about is connecting to the light beings and these different star races. I am a contactee. I have been in communication with different star races for many years now. I've been attuned to them, was activated and speak the light language. I'll get into that in a little bit. But to understand our origins, that, we weren't just plopped here and placed here on earth. We have connections. We are multidimensional, which means when we fragmented from source, we have different parts of ourself that are all in different timelines. So an aspect of yourself is here on earth in the third dimension, but I have interfaced with myself in other realities and other timelines, and actually have even been a guide to an aspect of myself in another timeline. I'm an active guide. So that's a whole other level of really cool stuff that we can talk about. But to understand who we are as a human, we have to understand our galactic connections. And if you ever really connect with like the Hopis or other Native Americans, they talk about the star beings and their connection to the star beings. I connect very deeply with the Hopis. I channel them as well. But the Native Americans understood that we have been contacted and that we connect to these star races. And if you guys see everything that is going on with the UFOs, this is all part of seeding consciousness so we can start to shift in the understanding that we come from these star races. We come from other galaxies, other dimensions, and we are here to help Earth and the peoples shift into a higher frequency. That's that higher level of light body that I was talking about, shifting our consciousness and the planetary consciousness. So I do connect with multiple star races. I just finished up a galactic star seed activation class last week, and I will be having another one. So if you are interested, please find me on this news feed and I can give you instructions and start gathering that. But I connect with the Andromedas, the Pleiades, the Sirians, the Orions, the Lyrans, and so many others, the Cassiopeans, and they all have a certain energy that they contribute to us. So one of the highlight of Alakali is myself in Pleiades. I connect to the energies, I extract the information, and then I bring it down through my light body into my physical container here, and I help share that with each of you and activate you for many different purposes. So we have to understand that we didn't just come from here. We are from so many different places, and we're living parallel lives and other realities and existence in other times and spaces. So I can certainly help you with that. Now, I do speak the light language, and we're going to do, when I go into the playroom tonight, we're going to do light language activation. I'm going to bring in the star races, whoever is stepping forward. When I open myself up to these frequencies, archangels can come through, loved ones can come through, ascended masters can come through, various of star races can come through, and they will channel through me. I will share the messages to you. Speak the light language. And light language, if for those of you who do not know, it's a multidimensional language. It is high frequency. It is language of light. It's encodings of geometric codes and sounds and tones of light. It is to help you initiate your clearing, activation, balancing. It is a wonderful, powerful tool to help you awaken the ascension path. It speaks right to your heart. So when I go into light language, it bypasses the limitations of the linear mental left brain, and it goes right into your energy field. So no matter what it is that you need at this time, it will activate that. It will heal that. It will release energetic blockages. It will increase your intuition. It will allow you to connect to your higher self. It will help release any emotional, physical, mental blockages. I mean, it's just powerful. And the ones I connect to when I speak the highlight of Alakali, it's very Native American. It's very, very grounded. It's such a high frequency because it's coming from these higher dimensions, but it's also rooted in a very grounded energy. And that's what I'm here to help people ground. The Andromeda energy is really, when I did the classes, was the first energy that came forward because of all the chaos and all the energies that have been going on in the external reality, we need to come to a place of inner groundedness. This is like that Gandhi energy too, when he comes in. No matter what he experienced eternally, he was so rooted and calm and peaceful. So there is somebody here who connects to Gandhi, because I'm starting to get into like that channel mode. So there's definitely somebody here who has him as a guide and connects with those energies of helping people who are maybe having a hard time as we go through this divide. The Hopis talked about this in the Hopi prophecy. I was a Hopi, so I connect very deeply about the third dimensionals and the shift that we are going through. So we need to stay grounded, and us as light workers and star seeds, and I'm going to segue into that. We are here to help anchor in this grounded energy. So when I speak the light language, it will facilitate a almost like a 12th dimensional shielding of connecting to the earth grid. Also, when I do the Akashic readings, they will tell me what type of light worker you are. If you are a grid worker, if you're a gatekeeper, if you're a transmuter, they'll tell me what planets you connect to, all of that. So it's so vast, it goes full circle. You know, if we're journeying back to oneness, we start in the physical here, and I travel back forward and into all these other different, you know, timelines for you. So I don't know how much time I have left. I have 15 minutes, I think, or 10 minutes.
14.
14 minutes, all right. Okay, so star seeds. Star seeds, I am a star seed. I am a light worker, and really it's incredible, the awakening process of understanding exactly what a star seed is. And if you are a star seed, we are all star seeds because of our origins of being connected to these galactic races and other dimensions. But it just depends upon your soul's mission. You know, the star seeds, you know, star seed, we are here to seed the planet, right? The Hopis, they seeded the planet. They understood that they came from, you know, the stars, and they passed this along in their drawings and depictions on the rocks and all of that. We're children of the stars. You know, you can be a light worker, you can be an earth angel, you can be a star seed, you can be all in one. Okay, but it just depends upon your soul's mission. Light workers, I am also a light worker and an earth angel. I work with the archangel frequencies. I do archangel angelic healings. I communicate and help activate you with the archangels, so they start working with you and you start connecting with them. And that's considered like an earth angel. So that might be something in your role you might do. Or like me, for some reason, my soul just chose to embody all of this and be here at this time and use the whole embodiment of a star seed, a light worker, and an earth angel. So an earth angel, of course, is going to behold such a beautiful, gentle light. A light worker is a soul that originates from above the third dimension that we are in and helps to bring this loving, peaceful, they light up the room. So you'll know when you're next to a light worker. Elle, my good friend Elle, is a light worker. I mean, you look at her, she just radiates light, you know, so, and joy, right? So that's what we do. We harness and anchor in this beautiful light down, help shift consciousness, help shift the negative, the fear, and while we contain this light. And as you move up in your light body process, you will start to look younger. You know, people say that with me all the time. I'm almost 50, and they're like, wow, you look like you radiate light, and you know, and youthful. And I said, well, it's a light body. We're starting to emit light. That's the light body process, right? So hence tying it back to the light body process. When you start releasing the density in the body, really cool stuff happens. I mean, really mind blowing. You live in a different reality. You live